This video was brought to you by Elbilmek, ABRP, Stormberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today I have the Tesla Model 3 Highland here. This is long range from Marcus Biel. He has removed all the stuff. But I'm going to be reviewing the sexy knob. So it's like the sexy button, but beyond. And this is slightly different because this fits in the Highland. And yeah, I think this works really great. I also tried the pre-Highland. Should be roughly the same, but it fits in the new console. So now we're going to do the unboxing. Well, okay, I already unboxed it prior to this, but this is what you get, the sexy knob. And then it opens up. It has a magnet here. You know, it's an iPhone, okay. All right, and then here, you see, you take out this, and that's the commander. This is the unit that communicates with all the sexy devices. And we already have a commander installed in the Model 3 here from previously, so we actually don't need this. So this is also useful for you if you already have a sexy button. Okay, you don't have to throw this away, but you don't need to install it. You don't need multiple commanders. And then here, okay, this is the center console thing. So this is the knob, and it has some USB-C here. One is no, this is from the car, and then this is for charging. I don't know how this again. Yeah, and also here you open up this part, and that gives you access to. Let me see. We have some cables. Yeah, this is what would go into the commander part. But I already have a video on how to poke this open and install this in the Highland. It is a bit cumbersome, but I've done it a couple of times, so it takes only a few minutes to pop out stuff. And then we also get a USB-C cable, all right? And then also, this is just an adapter, 12-volt adapter to USB-C, so it should be quite schnell. And then we have the, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and also they include this prying tool here, just standard tool. So at least the installation part, we skip it. We want to just install this right away and start using it. And then there is a plastic cover here. And as a true Asian, you never remove this protective plastic until you sell the product one day. Also, this is from the car, you plug it in. And then this is actually an output if you want to connect the USB to it. So if I plug it in here, you see that it pops up here, sexy knob, it vibrates, and then if you press it, it's just commanded, not connected. And for you who are not familiar with the sexy button, this is the commander, this is Gen 2. And okay, we already have one installed in the car, like I mentioned, but with the commander, you communicate with an app and then also with all the sexy devices. And this app is very nice to have. You see, we'll have speed here. When we are charging, we will have charging speed displayed here, but also we have battery charge level, we have range here, remaining capacity. It communicates with the CAN bus, and also here we have the battery temperature and the inlet and powertrain and some stator temperature. And yeah, so what you can do actually is to enable manual preheating. You see, you can normally just navigate to a fast charger, supercharger, and then it will preheat. But sometimes it doesn't do everything perfect, the car. So then it's very nice to manually preheat. You see, inlet is now rising, it's trying to heat up the battery. It's kind of cold-ish, but yeah. And also here you can also connect to the commander knob. So we just have to connect to the knob here. All right, I've connected the knob now, and then there was an update, so we are now updating the knob. It will say on the display here also on the knob that it's updating. Okay, now everything has been set up, but we need to slide in this, and this is kind of tricky because you have to go like this and then to pull. It looks easy on the video that they released, but you kind of need to pull. Oh, this again. Maybe Marcus, you have to help me a little bit. There. Now it's in place, and now you can slide it all the way here. Oh, there's a stopper there. I can feel it. So it's supposed to stop there because here is this lid, and then actually it goes slightly further. There, and then when you slide this, then it becomes quite flush with the rest. And then the app here, you can customize everything. You see, I have now set up, well, you can choose here what you want, fan speed. Here's the gear selector. If you delete this, for example, you have plenty plenty of actions here. Acceleration, gear shift, stopping mode, media, sound, like autopilot, headlights. There are so much here. I can't walk through all that, but I'm going to switch it back to gear shift here, save action. And then some of these actions I can show you on the page here. For example, this glove box, it will be, you can have it as execute on enter. Well, it's only execute and enter on this. Otherwise, it will be weird because, yeah, the way it works, but this is the way you want it to set up. But I've set now maybe the way I would set it up. And the way it works is that we have 3 different pages, and each page you can customize lots of actions, buttons, whatever you call it. And then when you press it down, it's the center that applies. Okay, I have to press the brake. Now I can change gear. So in park or in reverse or yeah. But you cannot, if you do this and you press end and you press it, then you are in reverse. So what you use to in most other cars is that the gear selector, when you press the gear selector, if you press the button, you go into park. But that's not how it works here. So maybe, yeah, that would be kind of weird to program in. But okay, let's put the car in park again. But when you're on this page, if you press here, you can then change the fan speed. And now we will mess up the auto on the car. But okay, so you change the fan speed, press enter to go back. And then here we have adjustment for seat heater. Or if you go the other way, you have ventilation. Wait, can you have heat and ventilation simultaneously? That's a bit weird. No, I want to turn off. Okay. Yeah, and then here we have the rear fan on and off. Very convenient to have it here. And then just go back. I can just show you some of the features I have configured. So here we have the dome lights on and off. Really convenient to have it here rather than going into the screen every time to try to find it. And then fold mirrors. Also, you know, very nice. It's like this knob makes up for or kind of mitigates the problem or the disadvantage with Tesla where you have everything in the screen. And then here we have open glove box. But the feature here I love. If you click here, you can then adjust the passenger seat. Tesla doesn't have this feature in the screen. Like most other cars, you can adjust the passenger seat from the main screen, but with the sexy knob you can do this. You cannot do this, as far as I know, with the sexy button. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is very convenient. Or you can just manually press here. Or say, wait, this is for tilting up, and then you press this to stop. So the way it works is that when you click here, you slide forward until you click again, and then it stops, and then you slide backwards, and you click again, and it stops. Or you can do the twist. This is brilliant, man. They make Tesla better with this knob. Okay, if you go out of this, go to the last page. The way I configured here is that here we have some wiper settings. We have the regen setting here. You can choose how much regen. Some people want to coast. Well, how about regen off, right? Or 100% like I want it. And then here we have the sport acceleration, or you can go switch into chill mode. And then here we have actually drift. Oh, okay, we actually went into drift mode pro now. There's some stuff on the screen going on. And then the middle here is actually preconditioning. So you can precondition the battery. Yeah. And I should hear that they start preconditioning. And this is not cabin temperature or whatever, outside temperature. It is actually the battery temperature. So this is just an idea of the way I would configure it, maybe, but you can also configure it just the way you want it. So also overall, I like the feel of the button. And you can also choose to not have that vibration. There's so much stuff you can configure via the app. I like the look and the feel. When I press, okay, sometimes this happens, I don't know why, it goes black. Yeah, and then it comes on. But the feel of the button, the materials they used, and the feel when I twist it, the feedback on the resistance there and so on, it feels like a nice product. You know, it doesn't feel like a cheap Chinese product. It is made in Bulgaria. Yeah, I mixed up, was again, the Dacia. I claim that it was in Bulgaria. No, it's the sexy button. They're from Bulgaria. Dacia is from Romania, of course. Okay, I want to turn off preconditioning. You can hear the fan starts going wild now. Now it's off. There you guys have it, the sexy knob. I actually think it makes perfect sense with a Tesla because, okay, Tesla, they try to make everything minimalistic, almost too minimalistic. Stalks anyone? But with the knob, you can actually have some buttons and it's smart and it's configurable. And sometimes you could turn on and off the dome light, but you only turn one of them on. But here you can turn all of them on. I always wanted a feature where Tesla could, for example, if you double click, you can then turn on everything and off everything. But do you think Tesla going to implement that? Maybe, maybe not, but you already have it implemented here. Or what about adjusting the passenger seat from the screen, right? They never implemented that, but it is already implemented here. So the knob makes perfect sense because if you need some extra control over the car, you can get access to it. And you also get access to, for example, manual preheating of whatever you get on the, via the commander, the knob. So this is a nice product. And I like also the way it looks and feels. So go get it if you want to make the Tesla great again. And then you can use my discount code and you get 10% discount if you buy this. So good stuff. Yeah, that's going to be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.